I understand. Yeah, the Roman Empire was great, but like, Ben at a point with the Mongol Empire, like, dude, no way, we're selling like this, bro.
We need to
I can't
reform the
believe the
Mongolian
Cubs.
Empire.
Yeah, I can't believe the Cubs. Welcome
Nah, we
back
need the
to
Cubs
the
to win a baseball game.
No Way Home podcast. It's a busy Wednesday night. We're going to be previewing week 4 of the NFL. We got an amazing slate. It looks better than past slates have looked. We got some good matchups, an exciting London game this week, and there's plenty to talk about. But before we get into that, we do have a resident Buck fan, and there was sports news elsewhere in the other
Sports
sports
world.
today.
Other Bucks.
The other Bucks, the basketball Bucks. Freak time has been assembled.
Yeah, it's getting real scary for the Boston Celtics now. I think they're looking over at the Milwaukee Bucks and are a little worried. I mean, I don't think everybody understands. I mean, and we're obviously talking about Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't think people truly understand how much this, not even as Dame being a scorer or a playmaker, or just opening up Giannis to be able to have, you can't double team both of them. So, I mean, you got Chris who's going to be able to shoot like he's healthy this year. It's really just the perfect thing for what we need. We gave up Drew, but I'm not worried.
I mean, you're gonna Drew for Dame, like it's a fair trade. This is like one of those things I wish I wrote down because this was like back when the free Dame movement was really growing. So like 2020, when he was the bubble MVP and he just like was absolutely insane. I was like, dude, he needs to go to somewhere like and be with Giannis, so he can have kind of that, they connect every big and guard as Kobe and Shaq, but like. I mean, that's just kind of the vibe that I feel like Dame needed to like make a deep playoff run. What?
Yeah,
Oh, he's watching the Cubs sell.
Bro, Jan Gomes cannot fucking throw the ball straight.
Dude, the Cubs are
Bucks are
unraveling.
contenders.
Bro,
I mean,
we just let Acuna steal 2 and he starts chatting shit to Dansby. All right, but as for the basketball, I think the biggest winner of the trade was definitely the Suns. I'm a not Nathan supporter. I wouldn't say hater. I don't think he deserved to be paid like a top center. I don't think he plays like a top center. And in the most important moments of games, he seemed like a disappearing act. So I think the Suns getting rid of that and just bringing in a haul of guys, because that's like the whole dialogue before the season is like they got 4 guys, you know? So now they've like evened out the roster. I don't think they're going to play much defense. Oh my fucking God. The Cubs are so fucking bad. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, Ronald just scored.
I agree that the Suns got much depth they needed. So shout out KD for being in Phoenix for any of this even happening is what I was thinking about earlier too. Because who knows if this trade would have happened if the Suns didn't sign KD and need depth.
I think the Celtics, like, they should have been scared prior. I don't think they were. They're never my favorite. I don't think I'm a hater. I just think that 2018 was still their best opportunity to win a title. But
Dame going to the Bucks is like David Montgomery going to the Detroit Lions. Let's be real.
Dude, hell no.
I'm just trolling.
What is like the NFL equivalent? Like, who got traded to a team and then made that team?
I mean, it's like obviously they haven't won, but it's like a Diggs going with Josh Allen.
Yeah.
So
you know, like, or like a Tyreek with Tua, like it's something like that, like pairing 2 stars.
Me and Ben were talking about this earlier, but you were speaking as to how it solves their, like, we need someone to shoot in clutch time problem when Giannis can't shoot the damn ball.
Giannis is great all game, but like, bro,
I mean, it's sometimes
that's why Chris Middleton was great.
He just can't when it's coming down to clutch buckets and Jimmy Butler's doing what he's doing. Giannis can't just pummel the lane every single time. He needs to be able to kick out, and he needs somebody who's able to create their own shot and have him be able to play off the ball, which I think that's going to be a huge opportunity for him now because I don't think Drew allowed him to play off the ball as much as he would have liked to.
And now that I'm thinking about it, they like easily have the best starting lineup. It doesn't matter who's the shooting guard. Dame, Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. That's awesome.
Oh, Bobby Portis in there, man.
Yeah. Bro, all that to tragically lose in the Eastern Conference Finals or the second round.
Exactly.
I mean, this is just the Chicago talking to you. But I'll let it slide.
I think that was a little bit of good basketball talk, mixed it with a little bit of baseball. Ozzy Albies, I always say he's overrated, and then he just gets an RBI, so serves me right. But to get into the week of football, Amazon timer. I was looking on the Amazon website the other day. I saw a 72-hour countdown to the Lions at Packers. Fellas, I mean, I guess we'll start with Gavin because, Packers man over here. IDK, how but LaFleur and Love get it done? How do they get it done this Thursday?
So this one's going to be really interesting in Lambeau, which I am very happy about. If this was in Detroit, I would feel a lot worse. I think Love's coming off a big win at Lambeau, a comeback win. I think that boosts his confidence a lot. As far as Detroit goes, their defense has been looking really good. I mean, Jared Goff has proved he's a top-tier player. He's going to get it done. They're going to score their points. I think it's going to be a battle. I think that both defenses are going to have to be top tier on point, and I think it's going to come down to the coaching. If, like I said, I don't know how LaFleur is going to get it done, but we're going to need those plays where Love just takes it and scrambles in the end zone. We're going to need those 40-yard rushes. We're going to need, hopefully, Aaron Jones to be in the field receiving and rushing. We need everything to go not perfect, but we need to be on point. If we're going to win this game, we can't have these silly mistakes like we're having in the first half previously. I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah, I think the Lambeau thing is like the one thing that makes me want to take the Packers, just because that's like a real home field advantage. But I like the Lions, just that defense, and then the Packers have been scoring a lot, but like the Lions, I just think are gonna outscore them. So that's just why I'm picking them. So give me the Lions.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm just gonna go with Detroit here. I think right now their team is like more put together and ready to win. I could see like on Thanksgiving, Green Bay still in a win later in the season as they are more accustomed to playing with each other. Not that they look out of sync or anything, but I don't know. This whole thing in Green Bay is still pretty young. I'll just take the Lions to win a huge NFC North matchup early in the year.
So last night I was sitting at the dinner table for Taco Tuesday. I asked my father, I said, who do you think is going to win Thursday night football? It's the Packers playing Detroit in Lambeau. And my dad said, well, if it's anything like historically how they've played, it'll be the Packers. And that's just like history in the NFC North prevails. I feel like no matter who's the quarterback or who's on what position, I think some things are just always the same, and I think the Packers winning this game is just something that's always the same. I also think it will be like the Jordan Love national TV breakout game as well. This is like an important game, but this is like an identity statement game for the Packers. Like you're on the big TV right now. This is Jordan Love coming out. I mean, if they could get Aaron Jones back, like I don't think they would have a problem winning that game.
Yeah, that's like well said, because I mean history does tend to repeat itself for like the past 30 years, literally with both of these teams. So it's a pretty big statement game for both. I mean, if Detroit that win last year was huge, but they were already eliminated by then. They'd already lost 9 games in the season. If you start off 3-1 by going into Lambeau on Thursday night,
that's like a legacy. That's like a Rodgers legacy game.
Oh yeah, I want to touch on that. I just don't feel like that Packers team and this Packers team is at all similar. I know we have a lot of the same guys, but I just don't see these games as similar at all.
Yeah.
It does feel very different.
Here, I think feels different for the NFC North. Like
each team feels different. I think even with how shit
they all have like a different identity.
Yeah. Like
I mean, yeah, you got like the Lions completely switching up their running back
game. Yeah, I mean, bringing in CD Deuce.
Who's hurt now?
We got 2 new drafted rookie. I mean, our whole receiving core is first within their first 4 years. Love at quarterback, obviously. I mean, and obviously LaFleur's not a new coach, but I just do feel like this is his time to show what he can be as a coach.
Yeah, it's no more like how much is he doing and how much is Rodgers doing. Like we know it's him now. And I mean, they're struggling against the Saints, but it's looked really good. It's got them wins. So
yeah, I will say I'm not I am scared. I'm not 100%. Like I was very confident that the Packers would beat the Saints, and that is not how I feel today. Honestly, quite honestly.
I think that's kind of how the 3 games this season have been. Well, I should say the past 2 games for this season have been for the Packers. It's like they're not like this isn't going to be an easy win by any means. Like you're really going to have to work for this.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
And this
agree.
is definitely a challenge, but I think if you're the Packers, it should be a welcome challenge because it's like Love needs to like keep proving he can get over like better teams. Like, the
Fuck the
Lions are a
Packers.
good team.
Packers need to just learn how to not beat themselves. That's one thing over the years that they constantly do that I feel like a lot of teams don't do. I swear we have the most dropped passes, penalties, and just like blown mistakes, and we always just find a way to beat ourselves. Like we'll be in games and fight to the end, and then like even like in the Lions game last year, for example, I think it was Quay Walker makes just a dumb play that just
You push
Sorry, they just
the trainer.
threw it at Dansby Swanson, bro.
I
That's
thought,
fucking-
I thought you were reacting to me. I
No,
was
they
like,
threw it at Dansby, bro. That just had me
yeah,
feeling.
like he put
Sorry.
like just a play like that where it's just so avoidable, and it's just you have to be more disciplined in that.
Right.
And I hope, and like
Young
even
team.
I touched on it last week. That play where Love overthrows him because the dude thinks I think Reed thought the route stopped and it kept going. Like we just can't have that. We have to be on point, and we'll win that game if we do that.
Yeah, so the line is what is it, Packers -2?
+2.
Oh,
Yeah.
+2. Yeah.
Home dog?
Home dog, dude.
Home
That's
dog,
enticing.
okay.
That's
Okay.
enticing, yeah. But I'll ride with Detroit here regardless. If not, then
All right.
Green Bay's them.
Split 2-2 there on the picks. Someone's going 16-0 this week. 1 out of 4 of us going 16-0.
Well, 2 people already dropped there, so
To get into the second game of our weekend, I'm so excited. It's a wake up, get your coffee, make some pancakes, turn on ESPN Plus or whatever it is
No,
for the
turn
Toy
on-
Story animation.
Yeah,
Disney
yeah.
Plus.
Disney Plus.
Falcons at Jaguars in London, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is real primetime football.
Calvin Ridley
is
revenge
genuine
game.
primetime. Calvin Ridley revenge game. This is going to be a huge run game, man. They're going to run the fuck out of the ball. It's going to be big Bijan, big ETN. This is going to be a fun game.
Crowd's gonna be electric like always. I mean, it's just.
I'll take
I
the
can't wait
team
to
with
see
the
all
passing
the
game.
different colored jerseys.
All the jerseys and stuff they're wearing. The only NFL merch they all have.
True.
Yeah.
I'll
They
take
got to
the
have an NFL superstore out there, right? Like they've been doing games for
At
so
this
many
point,
years.
yeah.
They named
probably have
Wembley
pop-up.
like their like main stadium for the next
Yeah.
10 years. or
Yeah, they did just close a deal.
So
Who is Wembley Stadium owned by?
I don't know, but Tottenham plays there.
Facts.
But for the football part of the game, I'll go first. Give me the Jags with the London Magic. I know that Trevor Lawrence animated is gonna look awesome. His hair's gonna look sick. He's gonna look like he's really like not Trevor Lawrence, but it's still him. And I just feel like this is like he just shines on prime time. They love talking about him. National champion in college, Clemson, #1 pick. Oh, he had such a dog shit coach his first year who didn't care. And look where he's gotten the team now. Like they love all that shit. Give me this Jags all day.
No, I feel the same way. Give me the team with a passing game. It's really that simple. Like I'm not riding with Ritter in this game. He can't pass like Stroud, even though his team is much better than the Texans. I think they'll put up a good fight. What's the line on that?
I would say Jags at 4.5. Pretty sure.
I think they cover. I think they cover by a touchdown. Yeah.
Or no, Jags 3. Jags by 3.
Yeah. I'm taking the Jags.
like
I'm taking the
Jags.
points there.
Ben?
Yeah, it's got to be the Jags for me. I don't trust in the whole just run Bijan until he can't do it anymore. Like I think that they're just. I mean, he'll be great for fantasy owners. He's gonna do his thing. He'll be successful, but I don't think that's how you win games. Like you said, team with the passing game. I mean, Trevor Lawrence has an elite receiving core. I don't care what anybody has to say about that. He has guys who will get it done. ETN will get it done on the floor. I mean, if they can hold Bijan to something reasonable, they get it done here. I'm taking the Jags.
give me the Falcons. I'm gonna try to do
Oh,
this again, boys.
no,
Give
this
me
is
the
not it.
Falcons. Arthur
This is
what I
Smith
need.
is gonna
This is
get
what
the
I
boys
need.
back together. It's a London game. Anything can happen. Last time the Falcons were in London, Kyle Pitts had one of his 3 NFL touchdowns. So
Damn.
give me Kyle Pitts to have a touchdown this weekend. Give me the
Kyle
Oh,
Pitts
Falcons.
anytime. I like that.
Give me the Falcons.
Cubs.
And
Cubs.
that's
Go
that.
home, Dansby. Go home, Dansby. Oh my God. Top of the ninth. Let's
So
go.
again, the
Let's
Cubs have
go.
just taken the lead, 4-3 over the Atlanta
Oh
Braves,
my God. Let's
fighting for a
go.
wild card spot. Okay,
Oh.
so 3 Jags and Ben's on the Falcons. I actually need this because clip this. This is the week where I overcome Ben's record with the #1 top on the No Way Home podcast. Let's go into
That's at play. Game of the year.
the
Game of the week.
Miami Dolphins as underdogs going into Buffalo. I mean, it's give me Miami all day.
I was gonna say, give me the Fins.
I don't
Give
care
me
if
the
it's
Fins, everything.
I don't care if you're gonna give me the Fins as a dog after what I just saw. I don't care if it's the 70-point trap. I don't care. We saw this last year. Tua is playing the most elite football we have seen. Like he is Tyree. Like I just don't care. I don't care what you have to say about the Bills.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins too.
Dude,
Like I
give
don't.
me the Dolphins.
Am I
don't
solo
understand.
riding the Bills? This is gonna
Go
be a
ahead.
crazy clip. This is gonna be a crazy clip. Josh Allen.
It's not better than Tua right now.
Tua is
Look,
playing the best football.
it's been 3 weeks and he dunked on the fucking Denver Broncos.
That's fine. All right, even if he is better, he doesn't. I don't think he has a better offense than him. I don't think he has a better system than him.
Dude,
He might have a better.
this
know,
is
dude.
well,
Finn's
so
deep.
okay. Let's all be clear. This is not a national TV game, although that would be great. I think it's like prime actual football because this is going to be a shootout. Like this is, I don't know what the over under is. I'm assuming it's like 55.5 at least or something.
We're taking the over.
Yeah, this is going to be like one of those like back and forth battle. Like, come on, this is divisional. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills.
No,
all
give me
day.
the team with Tyreek. Who's guarding Tyreek Hill?
No, this
bro?
is
Who
the
is guarding
game.
Hill? Who is stopping Edmund? No, I just said Edmonds. Mostert and how do you pronounce
The
his
only
last
way the
name?
Bills win this game is if Tua gets hurt.
Remember everyone's takes on the Dolphins defense when the Bills have won this game. We could go back to those after the games happen, but
I see this as a game where Josh Allen ends the game slamming his helmet on the ground, and Stephon Diggs is pissed, and everybody's talking about, oh, is Buffalo gonna blow it up? Does Buffalo have any but real
But
chances?
Gabe
this
Davis
year?
had a day, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Like that'll be. Gabe Davis had like 2 touchdowns.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
James,
be like a
James
Gabe
Cook
Davis.
ran for a lot of fourth
It's
quarter
gonna be a
yards as
90-yard
well.
Gabe Davis.
Fins all day.
Okay, as a fantasy owner, I think I'm 3 out of 4 on James Cook for my teams. Bro, fourth quarter, all they do is run that guy. They'll be up and they're just like, fuck it, James Cook time.
Not in this game, they won't be.
Okay, I think this has got to be the game of the weekend. Just like thinking about these two teams going at each other. I'm surprised I'm solo Bills. Like I thought there'd be some Josh Allen love, but I guess he's still got something to prove. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, there
don't
is Josh
see
Allen.
it as
What
much
does
as-
Tua have to prove this week? I mean, after that, the first 3 weeks.
I think Tua just looks like the best quarterback in football right now. He is so he's done nothing wrong. Like quite honestly, like he has went out there and done everything they've needed him to do and more.
But like you brought up him dunking on the Broncos, dude. Bro, he just Allen just
and
dunked
Mike
on the
White also
Commanders.
dunked on them.
They just dunked on the Commanders. I feel like
Okay,
I would say also
if we
it's
were
more the
talking,
Bills'
hold
defense
up.
dunked on.
If we were talking last week, y'all would have told me, "Oh, come on, that Commanders defense is way better than the Miami defense." Like, okay, yeah, Josh Allen put up 31 on one of like a way better defense.
I wouldn't say they were better than the Miami defense.
Like, dude, they're about to dunk on this Miami defense, and
No.
that's what's about to happen.
Dude, Tua's about to dunk on their defense.
Bro, it's literally going to be a game that ends in a field goal. Like the Bills will kick
No,
a
it's
field goal
not.
to win this game. I
No,
swear to
it's
God,
not.
we can come back to this. We can come back.
we will come back to this because
We will come back to this because I'm going to be right.
Dude, as long as
Dolphins.
Tua stays
Take the
healthy through
Dolphins
this
to cover,
game,
but
like
it's a field goal.
Dolphins, give me Dolphins by like 2 touchdowns. Like,
Outline Bills
Yeah.
minus 2.5.
That's what the line is already.
See, Vegas knows. Vegas, dude, they know. They already know how this game ends. They know that.
It's
This
Buffalo
ends in a
minus
field goal.
3.
bro, it's a noon game, bro. You're
I
tweaking.
just
It's a
don't think
blowout.
so. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe if it was maybe if it was Monday Night Football.
Bro, if it was a 3 o'clock game, it'd be crazy.
Nah, y'all are. This is all right. I'm solo Bills. We'll go to the next
Next
game.
game.
So, something to
Who's brave enough?
best game.
Who's brave enough to go first?
For what?
Let me
for
just
which
say,
game?
The
going from
Broncos.
the best
at
game
the
to the
Bears.
worst
Oh,
game.
give me the Broncos. I will go first. I don't care. Like I get, and dude, I want the Bears to bounce back. Like, believe me, like they obviously not a great situation, but like all the things that have happened in the past 2 weeks, like they need to bounce back, and this is the week to do it. But give me the Broncos. Like Russ, dude, that offense looked fine until they played Miami, and I like them against the Bears. I'm sure Sean Payton got pissed at them this week, whipped them into shape. I really like if Jerry Jeudy plays, I think you got to get him involved if you're Russ and Sean Payton, but I don't know if they will. But I still like the Broncos regardless, and that
Literally,
defense has to play better.
all Russ has to do is just sit in the pocket, wait for somebody to come open in the zone. Just easy 10 yards every time. Like I want to say the Bears, but no, we are genuinely
Russ, if
the
the
worst team
Broncos
in
lose,
football.
like Russ has
If
to
the
lose
Broncos
this game.
lose, they all have to leave. Like Peyton has to go. Russ has. If you lose this game to this team, unless Justin Fields just comes out, he's like, oh well, I'm gonna have 350,
Yeah.
400 total yards, 4 touchdowns. That's the only excusable way you lose that game, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't see him doing that. Like he's cooked. The coaching staff is cooked. The whole organization is cooked. If you find a way to lose to them as 3.5-point favorites after you get 70 dropped on your head, everybody needs to go home. I'm taking the Broncos. Like I'm literally fading the Bears every game until we like rip off 5 wins in a row. It's that simple. Team is terrible.
Yeah,
Alex Galvin.
I think that's just simply the Broncos. I mean, Russ is a quarterback. Like Russ knows how to throw touchdowns. Like I'm sorry, I just don't. Fields is just not. I mean, even in what we've seen so far, Russ has made okay looking plays. He's looked all right.
Dude, they have
Yeah.
to win this game.
Yeah, like
Losing a
it's
50 point.
it's so much more needed. Like the Bears are just in. All right, we're fucked mode regardless. The
Bears
Broncos
season's
are-
over. Like Broncos can recover to a
Yeah,
degree.
Broncos are like, all right, we're gonna go into Chicago and we're gonna make a statement that we're not the bitches that the Miami Dolphins just made.
Dude, I
us look.
think I talked about it on the last pod, but like I don't think they would have put up 70. Like I think Miami would have done that to a lot of teams. I think they're gonna do that to a lot of teams this year.
I
Like
agree. I
not
just think
70, but
I
like
have a
50.
question.
I
And
Miami's
I think Gabe will have some insight. If it gets bad, does Bajan come in?
It depends if they.
Like if
It
Fields is
depends.
bad, does Bajan play?
I mean, it depends if they even start it or like if they activate him. If he's activated, then yes.
The old guys that come into my work and will chat about football, they're even called. Oh, what's the other guy's name? Tyson, Tyler. Like they want him. They want him in. Like they're fed up. Like I feel like it's coming. Maybe it's not this week because I think this is almost a double.
Fields was
legacy
also
game.
getting beat up last
This
week.
is a double legacy game for both Fields and Russ. If we're being honest, if you're Russ, you're done after that. Like if you can't do shit against this Bears, like you're terrible. But for Fields, it's like
He's
we
playing for his job.
all still have
When
the
Russ
sliver of
wanted to
hope.
be a Bear.
Everyone still has the sliver of hope for Justin Fields to be good. And like the hype train will be back if he has like an insane game. Let's be honest. Like Bears fans will be like, we're back type shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I also on the other hand though, I don't think the Broncos like are they a legitimate Caleb Williams contender?
Yeah.
Is that in play for them?
No, this is a Caleb Williams. This is the first Caleb Williams tank bowl of the year.
So who really wants to
Denver
get Caleb
wants to
Williams
win this game.
Yeah, I think
like,
Sean
I
Payton.
think at the end of the day, Sean Payton is a coach who's like Matt Eberflus and Ryan.
I
Poles,
think-
like, oh, whatever. Like
I think the writing's on the wall that Russ is gone, but they also like the word is they actually have a great relationship, him and Sean Payton. But like that defense, Sean Payton needs to keep intact. At least a lot of those key guys,
Yeah.
Surtain and whatnot. So
They can get Drake May, but we're getting Caleb.
Yeah,
though.
I'm Broncos all around. man.
There are people in that. I have no sources, but there are people in that organization that are like, we probably need to get Caleb Williams on this team.
Yeah,
So
I just the whole Caleb Williams thing is so weird to me because he really is only going to go where he wants to.
Yeah.
So,
No, he's not. Dude,
Yes,
no,
he
he's
is.
not.
Nah,
You
you
guys need
can't
to
do
stop
that.
saying that.
He is.
He's getting paid $5 million in NIL. Dude, he's gonna get 25 million if he's the first overall.
I think
draft
the only
pick.
reason he would like stay in the draft is if like whoever
Waiting for
has
the
the number one
Cardinals.
pick, he like doesn't want to go to.
He's waiting for the Cardinals,
But
bro.
I don't think like he's gonna
No,
like
fuck off.
be like
Zoom
deciding
in,
between like
Zoom in.
3.
Dude, the Cardinals are not getting the first overall pick. Like Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
is
Cardinals
coming
are
to
not the
Bears.
worst team in
Okay,
the league. by
Marcelo
far.
Zuna from the Braves just hit a fucking bomb.
I
Good
think
damn it.
I think Bears, Broncos, who are some other bad teams.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I just want to say this. This could very well be the game where Fields is just like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking like I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. But like,
I'm like just 40-point fantasy bomb.
But
Like,
does he? Is he?
He can
really
only do that-
capable of that. I don't
can
know
only
if
do it when
he's
he's not.
capable of
Like,
that.
this
only
isn't
They're
do
a
not
that
game-
when
playing
running.
to a level that's going to allow him to even do that. He has no time, even if he's not going to think. They're going to be on him. He doesn't seem like intent on using his legs as of recently, unless he wants to revert to his form from last year. Like,
dude, he had 99 yards passing last week. Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying is that it would be a out of the ordinary. No one expects it, but I'm just from like I like the Broncos, but I wouldn't put my money on them. Like I don't think it's
No.
for sure.
so you should not put your money on either of these teams. They are awful.
I don't know what's happening. All right, we're all
Michael Harris
Broncos.
just did a double. Pete Crow Armstrong, who came in to pinch run for Candelario, is in the outfield, and he just didn't catch a fucking ball after he dove to the ground to get it. Like, just that would have been a single if he just lets it bounce. But
So
get into the next game. I feel like we're all gonna pick the same team in this one.
yeah, but the thing is that I don't want to because of health issues, and I hope that doesn't make you think that I'm solo picking
Wait,
because I'm
yeah,
picking
you're
the
solo.
fucking Ravens.
You're
Because
solo picking, I think.
Don't care. I
What
don't.
game?
The
The
Ravens.
at the Cleveland Browns.
Lamar's bouncing back.
Give me the Browns. No, I can't be talked into the Browns, dude.
They fucked around too much.
Yeah, you guys go first. I can't pick this game.
I would love the Ravens if it wasn't for the injuries. The injuries obviously make it hard. The Browns beat up on your Titans last week. I don't know if that's making you high on them. I'm still not high on the Browns. I don't think that the Titans put up much of a fight at all. They really couldn't score. The Browns put up whatever they put up on that Titans defense that I also don't think is good. Ravens don't have the best defense, but yeah, they're obviously injured. But I think that Lamar is going to be able to put up points. I think that this game will go back and forth. I think Lamar is going to put more pressure on Watson than realized. I don't think that the Browns' run game is going to be what it was last week. I think they have film to go off of. They should be game prepping for that. They're gonna, and then you shut Watson down and you make it a battle between who can score more, Lamar or Watson. I just give me the Ravens. I know that they're unhealthy, but I just think that Lamar is going to go out there and get it done.
You didn't mention the best defense in the NFL at all.
Don't need to.
Okay.
See,
Mike said that last episode. They like right now they might be, but like, dude, they are. I don't. That's just. They're not the best defense.
They
in the
haven't
league.
played.
I don't know.
They haven't played like a quarterback like Lamar. They played
Joe
Kenny
Burrow?
Pickett.
I guess
Joe Burrow
Burrow?
couldn't get.
Yeah, shut-
18 No,
Joe
I don't
Burrow's
care about-
injured.
I don't care about week one.
I don't know.
I don't care
I
about
don't
week
think.
one,
I
week
also.
two,
I don't
week
even think it's because he's
I
injured.
don't care.
These AFC
I'm
North
solo
games are
picking
all
the
so
Browns?
weird. So like, no, I'm going the Browns.
Okay.
But I just don't think they're the best defense in the league. Like that's wild. And I'm super high on this defense.
I
it's
think
one of the better
if
in the
the
league, for
Ravens
sure.
had more available personnel, I would feel more confident in their ability to create and make plays on both sides of the ball. But I think it's just not all there right now. We saw it lacking in a close game last week where they had.
So if you bring
plenty of
out Melvin
opportunities
Gordon
to get
again,
it
like
done.
it's wraps.
Yeah, like that's just like, why does he even still have a job? No offense. I know he's probably got a family to feed, but like, why are teams still hiring them? Maybe offense to the teams that are giving him a job, like, because he's not it. And I understand you're banged up, but that's going like pretty deep into the barrel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to just get a running back there. Yeah,
Gabe,
It's pretty chalked, man.
Browns, Ravens, Gabe.
With
I don't know.
all
This
you've heard,
all literally rests on Deshaun, bro. Like who is he gonna be on Sunday?
the guy that was in the video with Mia Khalifa.
See, I do think he has some leeway to.
If it's gonna be a dog, then I don't know. Give me the Browns. Give me
You're gonna be a dog.
I love this. I
if
absolutely love it.
if the Browns, dude, if the Browns lose, like I may never pick them again unless they're a layup. It's a layup week. I may never like back to Sean again.
Ravens just lost to the Colts, bro. Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying at home, and now you got to
And
turn
like,
around.
the Colts, I don't think are that bad.
You got to
bro.
go to Cleveland.
I feel like this is the first big Elijah Moore game. This is it. Like this is when they're gonna have that connection. It's gonna be like, ooh. I guess
Yeah, give me the
so
Browns.
Gavin will be solo riding the Ravens there. To get into the next game, got a bunch of clowns from Cincinnati going to play a bunch of Giga Chads in Nissan Stadium, Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee Titans. Fuck, it's like, do I want to burn a pick here? Like, I don't know. Like, that's kind of what this one
Don't
comes
do it.
down to. Because
You guys ha-
I almost, like, obviously, I hope the Titans win. But in this sense, I'm almost thinking more of my record. Like, do I really even believe that? Like, I even want that? Like, are we basically now going to become a Michael Penix sweepstakes team? Like, I don't know.
Drake May or Penix. I guess either or, like for you guys, would be fine. I think that's what you needed to. I think you really do need to enter those sweepstakes because think about it. I saw that post. I don't know if you saw it. It was a post on Twitter that's like Titans didn't have a chance to get anybody out of the 2020 draft class because they found Tannehill and they made that deep playoff run instead of like committing to a tank. I mean, I don't even think the deep playoff run is an option on the table, so you may as well just commit to the tank. In my opinion. Don't let me talk you out of like riding your team.
But to speak on the Titans, the offense has been abysmal. We let Deshaun look incredible last week. There's just nothing going well. And this, even though this is at home, last time the Bengals played us at home, it was ugly and we lost anyways on a field goal. And I don't know, like the Bengals haven't scored in the first half of a game this year, or a touchdown at least so far. But it could be 9-6 or 6-3, like after the first half of this game. Like I don't really think the Titans will amount to much offensively.
But how do you compete with the Chargers like that in week 2? And then that's my thing. I don't know.
It didn't really add up. Like you kind of just were like, I guess Henry's in the 5-yard line. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this game's a trap.
Defense is that bad.
This is a trap
that
game.
comes down to the Chargers defense just not being there.
I legitimately could see the Titans winning this one.
I'll take the Bengals just because I
Yes,
trust
same.
that defense to get after Tannehill and all remnants of the Titans offense. I think this is the game where the Titans are it's going to be a long season, man.
Yeah. Like this is where it really starts to set in. Like, damn, we're not competing for shit this year.
Yeah, it's sad, but new quarterback on the horizon.
Yeah.
It's like that meme with James Franco when he's about to get hung, and I look over to him like first time.
First time.
Yeah.
Like the Kevin James meme where he's like,
yeah,
I just don't think that there's a universe where the Titans win this game. Like Joe Burrow has to do something.
Doctor Strange looked. He could not find it.
Like Joe Burrow has to do something at some point, right?
Yeah,
like,
if the Bengals don't win this game,
they're about to start rolling. Yeah, they're about to start rolling.
Like, and regardless of that, the Titans offense.
Also, give credit to the Bengals D. I think a little bit.
No, yeah, that's what I was about to say.
D-line, I mean, at least
Trey Hendrickson was having a night.
Yeah, like their D-line, if they can play the way they did last week, like we're literally gonna have every problem in the world.
Yeah. If they can do even close to what they did to the Rams, and especially the run game, if they can limit Henry, I don't see Tannehill being able to outscore Burrow. I don't want to keep going back to that quarterback versus quarterback comparison, but when I think about the defenses and when I think about what they can limit Derrick Henry to and put pressure on Tannehill, I just think that they're not going to be able to keep up.
All right. Are we all Bengals on that one?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. This game, I don't even know how to feel about this one. Also, maybe the ugliest jersey matchup of the weekend is the LA Rams at the Indianapolis Colts.
Facts.
like the colors on the field just aren't gonna look good when they're running at each other. Like this is just like this is a ugly game. This is like no one wants to watch this. If AR5 plays, I'll be happy. But like he's been questionable, and if he's really not healthy, like I don't see why they wouldn't go with Gardner again. He just won last week. If AR5 plays, W game, he's automatically going to score a touchdown. You might as well lock it in. Honestly, I'm just going to go with the Colts. I don't know why. I just think at home they're going to be better than this Rams team that looked like piss at home last week, to be honest.
I hate this game.
Also,
Yeah.
the Rams have no run game.
Dude, if the Colts win this, they're starting off 3-1.
Yeah, that is pretty nuts.
And for that reason right there, that you listed, Gabe, I'm gonna take the Colts because that would be a huge start for this.
Jonathan Taylor would he'd be able to walk again if he heard that.
He'd want to come back. He'd be like, "Shit, you guys are doing pretty good."
I think the fact that it's at home, and yeah, the Rams didn't look all that great. I think Anthony Richardson, go out here and get one.
Yeah,
go get one at home and make your team 3-1.
Even if it's not him, Minshew, bro.
There's nothing.
You know what? We're really getting baited in the Colts right now. Dude, give me the Colts.
Nah, dude, give me Matthew Stafford.
I was thinking that too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
They played a good team or a good defense in the Bengals last week. Like, bruh, the Rams are gonna be fine. They were scoring. Yeah, they scored against the Niners. Like, as long as they get in the end zone or in the red zone, like, I think they'll be able to score. The Bengals did a really good job of keeping them out of that 20-yard line area.
I have to look at the analytics behind this.
What is the line? What is the line?
Yeah, that'll be my analytics.
What is the line? What is Vegas think? Is it -3?
I think it's 0-0. It's a coin.
It's a pick 'em.
Yeah.
Oh man. See, they're like this shit. We don't fucking know. Like they're both this. All right.
I mean, they're both.
Colts.
You can expect both of those teams.
The Colts could catch a 30-yard bomb and they still wouldn't be able to do shit, man. They have no run game. I just don't believe in that Rams offense. That guy Stafford's going to get clapped, and Stetson Bennett's drunk ass is going to come waddling in during the second half after Stafford gets injured. That's my prediction for the game, honestly.
I will happily pick the Rams. What's next game?
You want to take it away?
You go.
Is it Saints?
Yeah, Bucks at Saints.
Yeah, Derek Carr might play, which is insane. Today he was he's at practice, got the red jersey on, but he wasn't throwing, but he was there. And then in media, he was talking just very highly of that he would be content playing without throwing all week, which is what Breeze did. But I don't even know. Even regardless, if it's Jameis, I like our chances. Obviously, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if Carr's in there, but it's just back to this defense, and especially against the Bucks. Give me whatever Mike Evans under is.
Lattimore versus
Lattimore's gonna lock him up. So I'm hyped for that. But on the offensive side, dude, we Gavin, I think you were talking earlier about dropped passes or whatever. Dude, the Saints have 0 dropped passes right now. So it's literally get the balls in these guys' hands. Yeah.
Hey yo.
I totally believe that they've been super efficient.
Yeah, so literally throw the ball to any of them, and then that's all that has to happen. And Jameis did a good job of that last week, but that run game needs to be better. The O-line needs to be better because the worst thing would be if Jameis gets hurt, and then it's okay, then it's Taysom Hill time. But then that just means that O-line's just clapped.
I need to know who's playing for this game, but
I would think right now it's Jameis, but there is a chance Carr plays.
Off the basis that Jameis plays, I'm still taking the Saints for the fact that I agree that their defense is just gonna. And I feel like I repeat myself so much, but it just comes to a point where, like you said, Mike Evans isn't going to be able to make those grabs. Lattimore is going to lock him down. There's going to be 3 and outs. There's going to be punts. And if the Saints are able to stay efficient and stay pushing down the field, Olave is a walking 3rd and 10 first down. He's just, if you have nothing there, just get him a little dig route or something, and he's going to get you the first down. So if the Saints D is able to do what they do, lock down Mike Evans, I'm not worried about Jameis's ability to find the guys. I mean,
If it is Jameis, though, I could see it being by a field goal.
yeah,
But
I
still.
mean, I'm just gonna pick off it being Jameis. I'm gonna take the Saints. I really think that the defense will win the game, and I think that Olave will make big plays when they need him to.
It's Kamara. Dude, Kamara's back.
Well, yeah. Also, Kamara's back.
I like them. I like their running game more than the Bucks. I love Baker, and I like the Bucks defense. As much as I want to ride with Tampa Bay here, I'm gonna just have to take New Orleans at home. I think Tampa Bay will probably get one whenever they play there, and I don't know, whenever they're
It's
back
like
playing in
December.
Tampa. Yeah, I think they'll get them in December. It'd be a nice, I don't even know, it'll probably be like a Sunday game or whatever. I'll give them the win then, but today I'll just take the Saints on the basis that Kamara will be back. Saints don't win.
I got a few things to say about this shit. First thing is, who that say you gonna beat them Saints? Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Bro, come on, man. At home, this is not the Tom Brady Buccaneers anymore. I try to talk everyone into Baker. I burnt my pick last week. Not doing that shit again. Throwing that shit out the window. Mike Evans can't catch a ball half the time to save his goddamn life. And then we'll just catch like a 70-yard bomb that saves people's fantasy games. But for the most part, he's not like helping that offense excel. Run game isn't really all there. Kamara return week?
Yeah.
You said? Yeah. Like, come on. It's all there for the Saints. Home game. Kamara's going to come out that tunnel and they're going to go crazy. Yeah. They're going to lose it. Like, Baker's not ready for that. They're going to. Also, if we want to talk about Cam Jordan, it has been playing awesome.
Yeah.
Like, he has been playing
that D-line's
so
been like our best thing.
Good. Yeah. Like, they're going to be all over Baker. It's going to be, yeah. And like, I haven't even talked to, who was injured last week in the backfield? Debo?
Yeah.
Is he back?
Don't know. But even if, Adam played better than Alante.
Yeah, Adam played good. Alante in the slot. But,
well, Alante's better. He was better in the slot than he was last week when they took him out.
So, Saints. Is that Saints all around?
Yeah.
Bucks are fake. Bucks are done. They might as well be the Drake May team or the Michael Penix team at the
They could be a Michael Penix or Drake May team.
Let's see. Next game, I believe this is the last noon game. This is a really good slate of noon games. I cannot lie. Like these are
I can't wait.
Exciting.
Except for this one.
Left hand or is that what he said? Who are we? The command or the haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? The command is like, I don't know. They're at the Eagles. This is not much to say about this game. The 2-1 Commanders will advance to 2-2. I'm assuming we're all just gonna pick the Eagles because
let's not beat around the bush.
The tush push exists. People are mad about it. Who cares? It's gonna work. Jalen Hurts is gonna get in. Doesn't matter.
Let's just not waste your guys' time and say Eagles all around.
Eagles.
We can thank the Bills for that one.
Yeah, the Bills showed us the true colors of Sam Howell, and all we'd have to say is like, you could argue the Eagles defense is better than the Bills defense. So what does that mean for Sam Howell?
And Jalen Carter, let Jalen Carter eat.
It's gotta suck to be like a Commanders fan and like they want to hear a take about like some of us say they might.
I've been waiting all day for this.
Yeah, they might have a chance. Mark just skipping over it and being like, Eagles all around. We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, sorry, Mark Perlman.
The Marksman wanted us to pick Commanders, but it's Eagles.
Yeah. Next game,
going into the 305 slate now.
I mean, I feel really bad for the Commanders, but this is just or the Panthers. I feel bad for the Panthers.
Vikings at Panthers.
Vikings get their first win of the season.
Like,
this is still noon. There's a fuck ton of noon games. What the hell?
They're gonna cook whatever is the remnants of that Panthers defense.
Yeah, the 0-3 stink ball. I mean,
but like the Vikings, nobody deserves wins when you don't like actually win. The Vikings don't deserve to be 0-3. I mean, maybe they do because they turn the ball over so damn much. Kirk gets sacked so much, but like that team has so much more talent than it suggests.
Is this a game the Panthers win?
No.
It could be. I
I
think
think
very well
it'll
could
be
yeah.
close.
Like
I
this
think it
is
will be
like a
close.
really ugly
But
game.
there's just no way I'm picking the Panthers because if you're Justin Jefferson and the Vikings, bro,
Well,
like
You
Honest-
can't lose this game. You
Yeah.
literally cannot
You
lose this
can't.
game.
cannot.
If Bryce Young is playing, I don't like the Panthers.
I
Bryce
think he
Young's
is.
playing.
He was back
Yeah.
at practice. Yeah.
Give me the Vikings. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't overthink. Jettis is gonna score again. Doesn't matter.
They should all have a day. All those
Yeah.
receivers, Madison, Irk.
Yeah, give me the Vikings to show that they arguably have best behind the Dolphins. Maybe the best offense in the NFC behind the Niners.
Yeah, I think that's.
I'd say it's definitely top 10.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
I-
Niners so tough to beat just because it's a bunch of like just get the ball to these athletic dudes and they will just extend this play.
Yeah.
Yeah, Niners are really a different breed.
So we're all
listen-
Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around. Okay, I'm just
I
gonna
love
say
this one. I know we're gonna
This
we're gonna
is-
get
messed it up
split.
in the chat, so I'm just gonna say Steelers at Texans, not at Raiders. I messed it up. in the
Steelers
chat.
at Texans.
Steelers at
This-
Texans.
okay, this might actually be game of the week.
I know
Yeah,
this one's
CJ's
good.
Like
CJ
this,
Stroud
Give me
is
the
up there.
team.
Stroud versus
Give me
Pickett.
the Stroud home dog.
Give me the tank.
home dog.
Give me the
It's
team
also
with
it's
better
also JJ
quarterback.
Watt getting into the Texans Ring of Honor.
Oh my God, you're
Easy
lying.
Texans.
And his brother will be there. Okay, come on.
Nah, but this sets us up for a TJ Watt. Like
No, this sets us up for JJ to get the last laugh and be like, haha, little brother, the team I'm getting honored by can still beat on you even if I'm not there. This is like that game. This is the CJ Stroud is here, continuation into week 4. This is the Tank Dell is going to get you going.
yeah, just give me the
God damn
Texans.
it.
here.
Ronald just hit a single to send someone home. It's 5-5 in the bottom of the 10th. Yeah, I think that this is like one of the more fun games of the weekend. I feel like the Steelers gave me hope last week too.
Give me the Steelers.
Not in like the Steelers are going to be good, that good, but they're going to be fun to watch when they're on the TV because that was a fun game they had against the Raiders.
Yeah.
Give me the
So-
Steelers again. I love this picking the Steelers to be honest. I don't know, man. If we were all gonna pick the Texans, I did not like that, so I'm going Steelers.
3-1
just like
Steelers
Stroud.
after that start against San Francisco would be really good.
I like a Stroud home. I like a Stroud home game. He's looked good.
He has looked amazing.
I like just a Kenny Pickett fraud. I mean, if
I mean,
the
this
Steelers
Texans
defense-
team's not bad.
Yeah, like if the Steelers defense doesn't just completely bully them, and Stroud's actually able to do what he's done before, give me that.
Yeah, if he's able to make,
I think he'll be able to light up their DBs.
Yeah, give me the
Their
Texans.
like Patrick Peterson has been bad.
I think the Lions gonna get after him though. Like they're
I
gonna.
think he'll be sacked
Yeah.
a couple times, but
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
have the opportunity. He knows when to throw.
Like TJ Watt will touch the ball.
Yeah. He'll make a big play,
So
but I
yeah,
think
y'all are Texans. I'm Steelers. What's the
Yeah.
next game?
Raiders at Chargers, which
This is
No,
another
this
good
is
one.
actually
Ugly
3 o'clock.
game.
This is 3 o'clock now. So this is
Ugly
that was
game,
the
ugly
early
game.
slate. Awesome early slate. This is late slate.
Yep.
Raiders.
I
at
want to just
Chargers.
say, give me the
Pistol.
Chargers. I mean,
Yeah,
does Jimmy G have the capability to go in shootouts?
no.
I mean, he has the
No.
receiving core for it.
I don't
He
know
does
that
have
he has
Josh
like.
Jacobs at a
Does he
back.
just not have the stamina to like play 60 minutes and make good decisions the whole time? Like
I just think he's
No.
not.
Those
I just
picks
don't
were
think he has
terrible.
the mindset.
the Steelers.
I think these guys, and I trash Justin Herbert, but I just think that these guys, like Herbert and Mahomes and Hurts and Burrow and all these guys, I think they just have different mentalities. And Garoppolo just does not have that. Like Herbert knows, even though Herbert I don't like at all. He
Herbert-
knows
Herbert is 3-3 career against the Raiders.
He's
He
gonna
knows how
be
to
4-3.
do it.
He's gonna be 4-3. Let me break this down very simply. Justin Herbert is an alien. Jimmy Garoppolo is not. Just give me the Chargers. Like that. It's that simple. RIP Cubs.
Give me the
Don't
Raiders.
take the Raiders.
This will be
on.
the Josh Jacobs is finally back game. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the Chargers.
Yeah, give me the Josh Jacobs breakout game as well. Like, we're due for him to actually get plays called for him and run for shit. Also, we want to talk about aliens. We could talk about the alien on the other side of the field, Devontae Adams. We can also talk about Mike Williams being injured, their defense still being unreliable. There's plenty to go off of for this one. Also,
It's a battle of horrible coaches.
the Raiders are a team
Yeah.
that, why would they win at home on Sunday night? Right? Like, that's like, it's like the Drake meme, like, win at home on Sunday night, like, no. And then he's like, oh, like somehow beat the fucking Chargers, your divisional opponent, on a Sunday, 3:00. Like, yeah, like, this is just, I don't know how, but it is the Raiders. So
Nah, give me
What's
the
the next
Chargers,
game?
man.
the
split on that.
Patriots at the Cowboys.
This one's tough because I want to pick Pats.
After last week, I don't know, man. That Patriots offense could really get going.
That's what I mean. But I don't know.
After last week, nah. Give me the
I'm
Cowboys.
bouncing that shit.
Yeah.
Give me the Cowboys. I mean, it's not something I have to talk much about. I mean, I just like Dallas. I think Dak is gonna go out, have himself a good day. I think the Pats are just gonna. I mean, their offense is not that great, so that doesn't bode well for playing that Dallas defense. Like the Cardinals can put up points. Like Josh Dobbs can ball out. James Conner, Hollywood Brown, like he's able to do some stuff with those guys. He's able to put up a lot of points with those guys. I just don't see the Pats doing something like that this week against Dallas, in Dallas,
Yeah,
after that embarrassing loss. Yeah.
I agree. Cowboys. I want to pick the Pats, but I can't. There's just no way.
I wouldn't be surprised if they won, but
I'm not gonna fall into the Cowboys losing to the Cardinals too much. They're still a powerhouse. Pollard is still a very good running back. CeeDee Lamb is a very good receiver. Dak's a capable quarterback. Bill Belichick's a good coach, but I just think there's so much more explosion on this Cowboys team. And I think that they're just going to run up the points and that Belichick's not going to be able to coach them out of it like he usually is in these closer games.
yeah.
It's
For that reason,
it's a really unfortunate fall off, I think, and it's like kind of sad, and like, I don't know, like there's just like New England still needs like a revamp offensively. It seems like the Ramondre plays really don't work as well as they seem to work last year so far, unless they just like switch it up. I really don't see this not going well for the Cowboys. I like Gavin said, I mean, they have good players, like they're completely capable. I mean, yeah, they got tossed by the Cardinals last week, but maybe they're just a team that plays to their opponents, and maybe they're going to just get snapped out of that mentality. Like they were expecting Cardinals, let's go shit on them. And Josh Dobbs said, no, maybe this week they'll be like, we can't let Mac Jones walk on us. Also, last game they played, CeeDee Lamb walk-off touchdown, electric.
Yeah,
Goodbye. Like, yeah, one of the best games like 2 years ago or whenever that was.
Yeah.
Give me the Cowboys all day.
Cowboys all around.
Yeah, and I mean, next game's going to be a all around, not much
49ers.
for me.
Well, I do have something to
Okay,
say
man.
because I am riding high on Josh Dobbs and this team. I think Glennon had the 49ers in hell at the NFC Championship game. Now, wait, that's his name. Gannon. I just said Glennon. The Cardinals head coach. Hold up.
Yeah, Gannon.
Gannon. So Gannon had the Niners in hell at the NFC Championship game. Dude, give me the Cardinals points all day, every day here. They're 3-0 against the spread. They're about to be 4-0 against the spread.
What are McCaffrey's odds to score in this one?
Probably still actually favored to score. But here, I'll try and look that up real quick. After I do my four-factor authentication.
Yeah.
In the
I don't know.
FanDuel.
It's like,
I'm assuming we're all Niners.
yeah.
We're all Niners. Dude, it's 14. It's 14, bro. It is 14 points. Like, come on, dog.
That is awesome. I don't know. Brock Purdy, this might be a hot take right now, but he's low-key on the way to an MVP season at this rate.
With his stats, for sure.
Like,
But, I don't think they'd ever give it to him because it's
Yeah,
I think
nah,
that's
nah.
I think that's all system. I'm sorry. I think
Dude, but they
I don't think
reward.
he's doing
He
that on
executes really
His
well.
system is
but yeah.
good. Like, yeah, like dude, at this rate, like, when are they gonna lose? Like, they're gonna beat that Cowboys team.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
What's next?
Sunday night football, Chiefs at Jets. I think this is snooze fest. This is a
Who
Mahomes
the fuck
masterclass.
is what? No, they should just start Blaine Gabbert.
And
Hot take.
Taylor Swift's gonna
take.
be there again.
Zach,
So
We don't
Zach
care.
Wilson is just as good as Joe Namath.
Taylor Swift's gonna be there too. So like,
Dude, no,
Kelsey anytime.
he's not.
It's wild to think about. This was supposed to be Mahomes versus Rodgers. Like, that's
Yeah.
something we have to keep in mind with Jets prime time. Is like, this was meant to be Rodgers at home on Sunday
I
night.
still
Which
enjoy
would've
watching
been
them in
fun,
prime
which would
time.
have been so fun, but
Yeah,
Give me the Chiefs to cover 8.5.
We're all
Taking those
Chiefs.
points all day.
yeah, like they're.
What's-
You don't really have to ask me who I think's winning.
What
that
is Monday night?
Seahawks at Giants.
That's a good game. Actually, no, it's not because I hate watching the Giants on live TV.
Yeah, I'm not a believer in
Seahawks.
the Giants. Give me the Seahawks. Give me Geno over passing touchdowns. Give me Geno over yards.
Kind of
G-
crazy, but like
Give me everything.
Geno's back. We wrote him off
Hey,
week one.
maybe
and
even
he
give
did
me
it right
Geno
back
to
the past
score.
2
He
weeks.
felt everybody writing him off week 1, so he's like, I ain't about to write back. And sure enough,
Sure enough.
he's not writing back again. Dude, give me Gino all day.
Yeah, I feel like we have a lot of similar picks this week, but who's gonna sit here and take the Giants? I mean, Seahawks.
I'm not
offense-
hearing any cases for them, dude.
I mean, you can break it down to just weapons in general.
Alex, your
These
Seahawks.
little Jones have.
The only advantage is that they're playing
Yeah.
on Monday night at home. That's their only advantage for me.
Like you got Lockett, Metcalf, Walker,
They have
And
they
Jigga,
not,
yeah.
not already played on
a
prime
better
time, like,
defense.
twice?
Like,
The Giants, or did we just see him on Thursday last week?
We saw him on Thursday.
Thursday against the Niners.
Man, Thursday to Monday, they're on a fake bye. Like, come on, man. Like, give me the Seahawks. Like, they've been practicing. The Giants haven't played football in over a week already. Like, that's easy.
Easy Seahawks here.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't wait for that noon slate. Yeah.
Unless Ben's about to shock my world and go Giants, which I hope he does.
No, I
I already
don't.
picked Seahawks.
Yeah, Ben's not dumb enough to pick Daniel Jones. Like, that's just not something.
Nah,
you know.
Gabe said it best. Like, what case have they made?
And Saquon's probably not in, right?
No.
Probably not. I wouldn't
Well,
rush.
like-
I wouldn't be rushing back.
I mean, he probably has no fucking sense of urgency to get back in.
Why would you?
Like, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, and sorry if he does. No offense to Saquon Barkley, but I don't think he gives a fuck. I don't think there's anything.
Not for this
about.
team. No.
You're in a tough division. They're probably. It's like, even with how bad Sam Howell is, they probably are the worst team in that division.
When you go on opening night and lose 40-0, like, yeah, your season's over, buddy. Like, sorry, you're not competing with the Cowboys. And the Cowboys can't even compete with the
That
Niners
on
and the Eagles.
primetime?
Yeah.
So they've had 3 primetime games in a row. no, they had a
Yeah.
gap.
No,
They had a
yeah.
gap. They had a gap.
Oh, they had a gap. Yeah. Oh,
That-
week 2 against the
yeah,
Cardinals.
yeah.
But no, 3 of their 4 first games have all
That
been
is-
on primetime
They're
for some
fucking
reason.
us with primetime.
And that is like the lock-in for the Seahawks, everything, because they're going to be one of those teams where it's like, stop putting them on primetime, bro. Like, we don't
Yeah.
want to see this. Yeah.
All right.
So
we want to
got-
go.
yeah, you want to give a? I'm a.
Yeah, we want to share some lays. So
I haven't really cooked up anything like based on this week.
Picking on the spot. All right.
After last week,
I
dude,
feel like one game that has to be picked, and I'm gonna, for the first time this season, it'll be a 4-legger from me. It'll have an SGP play. My
I
first
just want
pick,
to say, my 4-leg play last week did cash. So I'm gonna stick to what I know, and I'm gonna actually lower it a leg. I upped the juice on this a little more. Last week it was 80. This week's 100.
$100 shark play.
And we start off Monday morning. Jacksonville's getting it done.
Sunday morning.
Or yes, Sunday morning. Jacksonville's getting it done. And I've said my reasoning for that, so I'm not going to go into it too much. Next, we move over to game of the week. I'm just trusting in Tua. I'm taking the juice on the Dolphins. And that's all there is to be said. Last and final leg, Give me the Bengals money line. I just don't see the Texans winning the game. I
I-
think that Burrow has his game. I think that this is safe. It's sitting at plus 500, damn near exactly, plus 497. Great odds. I think all these teams easily win. No cover, no anything. Easy 3-teamer.
And make sure to follow at SubiDemon5 on Twitter or X on X. For the,
Whatever the hell it is now.
and make sure to share if you tailed because he's
Yeah, if
giving
you tailed
it
last
away
week,
for free, man.
last week, you made bread.
Also, pay
Jackson-
him some money to get in his disc.
Pay money to get in the disc. Also,
Who
he
this
does
was?
Cash
Who
App
this was?
glitches.
All right, I gotta.
Get out of here.
Man, I was gonna go
Bad.
first, man. Shit.
Oh, my bad. Go.
All right, Jacksonville, give me the points. I love taking the points, but also the SGP play. Give me that Calvin Ridley anytime. This is the revenge game. Give me the points for the Jags plus that Calvin Ridley TD. My second pick on the points. I think I'm gonna go with the Texans as the home dog. I mean, I think they're gonna win the game, so why would I not just take the points? I mean, I don't care too much about a money line. You know, I'll play it safe. And then honestly, I'm gonna take a bit of a bigger one. I think I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I think this is a bounce back week for the Cowboys. I don't know what the points are exactly, but I'll go back to the Sunday morning, very early, probably Saturday night now, and I will place this no matter what those points are. And I'll tweet that out as well.
All right, so give me. This is a 3-legger. Chiefs points Sunday night 9.5. Cardinals plus 14, and then Texans plus 3.
I think that Cardinals plus 14 can get real scary, but I do
That's
agree.
gonna be a sweat.
I do agree that that's the better side to be on.
Yeah, I don't know. When you give me that many points, I gotta play with it, especially after what the Cardinals did. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, and then for me, just throw your house on the 16-leg parlay of every game I picked.
16-0.
That's my
I'm
parlay.
trying to come up with a underdog one. So this is just one I crafted real quick. I'll go Jordan Love 20 completions, Jared Goff 24 completions, and I like me a Sam Laporta over 8.9 fantasy score. So that's the underdog play there.
And then just a little housekeeping before we go. Make sure to check out Jason Hassett's new video on UFOs.
It's a great
Right.
video.
And then also I just want to talk about the Cubs game. So fucking Ozzy Albies fucking hits another single for Ronald to fucking score from 2 after Ronald stole the base and he hit the base and then he pulled the base out and lifted it up and the crowd cheered. It's probably trending on Twitter right now. And fucking I just can't with this team. Miami's about to beat the Mets and they're half a game back as of right now with that loss. So I think if Miami wins, then we'll be tied for the wild card spot. And I'm not sure how like head to head or any of that shit's gonna play into it. It is not looking good. These are the darkest days. Sorry.
Chicago sports is terrible.
I just had to like talk about that because if we choke this wild card spot that we've held for like over a month, I would just be so blown. Over like a month and a half. It
should have been locked. Like should have been put away by now.
and it's ridiculous. I think we may have one more game against the Braves and then we have to play the fucking Brewers. So
prayers.
yeah. But also make sure to have yourselves a good week. If you made it this far, comment who you think is going to have the best record. Someone is going 16-0 this week. We feel it. It's coming. And we're going to have, we should have put the house on it after it happens. We should have.
It's me.
Comment if I overtake Ben's record. Comment if I overtake this record right here next week.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Also, Cyberpunk
I
Phantom
fucking
Liberty
tell you,
drop.
I don't think so. All right. Peace out,
Oh,
boys.
wait.
All right, wait.
Is
Wait,
Mr. Fantastic Fox the best animated movie of all time? And the pod.
No, it's easily Kung Fu Panda 2 or Across the Spider-Verse.